Alright guys, Palmetto Dissonant, and I want to do an everyday carry pocket dump. It's been a while since I posted one of these, so we'll just go right from the top. So handgun is Springfield Armory Hellcat with the Holosun 407K on top, and this is Mission First Tactical Minimalist holster. It's got this concealment claw. I really like this holster. It really helps to tuck the butt of the gun in, and it hides really well. Even with the 13 round magazine, it still disappears under just a t-shirt, which is really great, especially when it gets hotter and stuff like that in the Southeast. Definitely like that setup. And then for a spare mag, I will carry this little generic magazine holder, and in there I have the 15 round magazine. And then depending on what I'm doing or where I'm going, I may carry the Bravo Concealment Torsion inside the waistband holster. And I also may opt for the 11 round magazine just for a shorter profile on the gun. If I need to be more concerned about concealment or something like that, or if I'm running a different holster. So I like that. I got, as far as ammo, Hornady Critical Duty in there, and that is the 135 grain. So I got that in all three mags just to keep everything the same and common across the board. And then let's see what else we got. We got just a basic slim profile wallet, and I definitely believe in carrying cash. I know we're with all the technology and stuff, we got all the tap to pay and all the electronic methods and stuff like that, you know, and I still participate in a lot of that stuff with debit cards, etc. But I do believe it's very important to have cash available to us, because we just never know when the internet may be down, or there may be a power outage or anything like that. Excuse me. And you may just have to have cash to get some stuff done. So definitely keep some cash. And then, of course, I got keys, and it's just keys, you know, but I just keep a paracord lanyard that I made on my keys. And what that does is it hangs out of my pocket so that I can grab it and extract my keys without having to dig around in my pocket. Maybe I got my hands full. Maybe I'm, you know, carrying a baby or something like that. I could be doing any number of different things. And that just is just an aid for me to get my keys out of my pocket without having to do a whole lot of digging or anything. I've been doing that for years, and it works well. Let's see, light. We got the Streamlight ProTac 1L 1AA, a dual fuel light. It takes a CR123 or a AA battery. I really like that because, I mean, it's just another option. That way, if you can't source 123s or whatever, then you can power it up with the commonly available AA battery. I mean, you can find a AA battery, you know, any damn where. So that's pretty cool. And I also like Streamlight, their EDC ones, because they got this two-way pocket clip, and you could just clip it right onto the bill of your hat. And then now you got a hands-free light for doing whatever you may be doing. Basically a headlamp in your pocket without a strap or any of that stuff. So I do think that that is quite handy. And that's my second one. I had the ProTac 1L, but I finally lost it after probably the better part of a decade, and I didn't find it again. I had lost it and found it and misplaced it and found it again. The last time I lost it, I just never saw it again. So I picked up one of these. And then let's see, a lighter. I think a lighter makes sense. It's just an easy button for fire, so why not? It doesn't weigh much, doesn't take up much space. And with my lighters, I will wrap them in Gorilla Tape. That way I have duct tape available to me whenever I'm wearing my pants. It just makes sense. Less Than Lethal Saber Red OC spray, or pepper spray, whatever you want to call it. This is their small one, and fits well in the pocket. Doesn't take up a bunch of space. Doesn't weigh you down, but it can be an effective tool to buy you some space, which can translate the time to make better decisions, or possibly just get the hell out of a situation before things potentially take an irreversible course. So that's that. And then I have two knives. I have the Crate Tactical OTF. This is the Barracuda. This is my second one. I'm new to the OTF knives, and I mean, you know, they are somewhat mechanical in nature, but I did want to try them out without spending a whole shit pot of money. So I went with the Crate Tactical ones, and this is my second one. I also have the Ghost. I got a tabletop review of these back channel. They seem to be decent for what they are. I don't have any real complaints about them. But again, the drawback of them is they are a mechanical item. So, you know, shit happens. So on that note, I always carry just a traditional folder. And this is the Benchmade Griptilian. I really like these. I got a couple of these as well. And I got a black one that's the plain edge, and this one is the combination edge. Really like these. And so that's what I keep for kind of a redundancy. I've been carrying two knives for years. I picked that up from an old coworker of mine, and it just always made sense since I saw him doing it. We talked about it. I know it's very common when we're talking about, you know, overt tactical gear and stuff like that. You know, everybody wants to make sure that you can reach certain things with either hand and stuff like that. So I definitely believe in carrying a knife on each side or in each pocket, and then that way I can access them, you know, independently of one another with either hand. So that's something that's always made sense to me. And generally speaking, knives are commonplace in society where I live. You know, it's not uncommon to see people with pocket knives. So it's not something that really, you know, draws any kind of bad attention or anything like that for the most part. So it's something that's generally, you know, it's just normal. So I always keep a couple pocket knives on me, as well as a spare in the truck and stuff like that. But that's what I got for you guys, and I wanted to share that and show you guys what I've been carrying and just do an update video for you guys. And if there's any interest, I will go into further detail kind of about like EDC bag and stuff like that, and we can start looking at a bunch of the medical gear and stuff like that. And I will do another tabletop on some of that stuff if you guys are interested. I'll see y'all later.